Hi guys, it's Miss Linton here again. Before I begin, I just want to say hats off to those of you who have been working so hard, on your packages, working so hard, visiting YouTube on a weekly basis, ensuring you're on iReady, iStation. You guys have been doing a remarkable job. Again, my hats off to you guys. Today we're just going to go through and we're going to focus on literal and non-literal meanings. As we focus on that, at the end of it, you should be able to demonstrate an understanding of figurative language, word relationships, and nuances in word meanings. So basically, what this is saying is that at the end of this, you should be able to understand whether or not when a writer or an author writes something, whether or not they mean that information in the literal sense or the non-literal sense. Often when individuals write, they tend to write for impact, okay? Especially when it comes to nonfiction writing. Fiction writing. So let's look at the differentiation between the two. When we speak about literal language, the author means exactly what it says, okay? How the information is presented, that's exactly what the author is trying to get you to understand. When we think of the phrase two steps or the words took steps, okay, it can mean to walk or to take steps towards something. So in the case where we have a hungry lion, okay, so the hungry lion took steps towards the baby elephant. So in this case, if we think of the context in which it's being used, took steps generally indicates that the hungry lion is walking towards the baby elephant. So here it is, the hungry lion has identified a prize, okay, and he's approaching the baby lion the baby elephant in order to have a scrumptious meal. Okay, so took steps in this case means that the lion walked towards the baby elephant. An author can also use the phrase or the words took steps in the non-literal sense, meaning that the words and phrase he doesn't mean exactly what he's saying, okay? He doesn't necessarily mean, or she doesn't necessarily mean that they are walking towards something. So let's look at the example here. So the mother elephant quickly took steps to protect her baby, okay? So she did not necessarily walk to protect her baby, but in this case, the mother elephant took action, okay? She took precaution. Okay, she took action again to protect her baby. Her baby was in some sort of danger. Again, the hungry lion may have been coming to attack the baby elephant. So as a result, the mother took precaution or took action to protect her baby. So here you have it. Again, when an author or writer mean something in the literal sense, they mean exactly what they say. When they write non-literally, the author does not generally mean exactly what he says. It's important when we read to stop and think of exactly what the author is trying to tell us. Okay, so we need to pay attention at the context. Pay attention to the context in which the information is being used. That will give us a clear idea as to whether it's being said literally or whether it's being said in the figurative sense, meaning non-literally. Okay, so again, good rule of thumb is whenever you're reading, visualize exactly what the author is telling you. Visualize what's going on in the text, and then you will ask yourself, does that make sense in the literal sense? Is that exactly what's happening here? Or is the author using figurative language, okay, to present the information? Again, they do that for the purpose of creating an impact to the story, making it more interesting or funny. And as I said, we'll see a lot of figurative language when we read fiction pieces. So let's see if we can differentiate as to whether this sentence here, the word trumpets, whether it's being used in the figurative sense or the in the literal sense. Okay, so as I said, as we read the sentence, we want to visualize exactly what's going on to see whether it's literal or non-literal. So the mother elephant trumpets for help. So when I visualize a mother elephant trumpeting for help, so I'm thinking, could the author be saying that the elephant is blowing on a trumpet? Can we see that in real life? Is this something an elephant would do while in the jungle if it's in danger? To me, that does not make sense. So that sort of sounds like it's figurative language. Okay? But what is the author trying to tell me? So I'm thinking again, and I'm seeing the elephant out there in the jungle. And I'm seeing I'm hearing actually the elephant making a loud cry or a loud noise. Because I know if I'm in danger or if you're in danger, you're going to scream. You're going to scream for help so others can hear you. So I'm thinking, and as you can see by my thoughts, okay, I can see the elephant raising its trunk and making a loud noise to cry out for help. So let's see. So did the elephant ask for help? Did he say, excuse me, can you help me? Can that happen? No, that's not possible. Did the elephant make a loud sound? That makes sense to me, especially based on what I visualize. Or did the elephant play a trumpet? I know that's impossible. An elephant cannot play a trumpet for help. So based on that information, okay, the elephant makes a loud sound. So in this case, the author has used the word trumpets in terms of, in figurative sense, okay? He means it non-literally, okay? Because we know an elephant cannot blow on a trumpet, okay? So it has to be, the word trumpets in this case is used in the figurative sense, okay? So again, as I said, whenever we are reading, we want to make sure that we are visualizing what's happening in the story in order to truly understand what the author is trying to tell us. Okay, so let's see if we can apply that skill in a poem. So I have a cute poem here by Shel Silverstein. You know, we have studied him before. He was one of the famous poets that was around the time with Dr. Seuss. Okay, so this is one of his cute little poems called Carrots. Okay, so they say that carrots are good for your eyes. They swear they improve your sight. But I'm seeing worse than I did last night. You think maybe I ain't using it right? So thinking of what the author is, the poet here, Shel, is saying here, and Shel and the narrator is actually the speaker in this poem based on we're saying I did this, I did that. Okay, so let's see. Did Shel Silverstein read this and took that advice in the literal sense, or did he take it in the figurative sense? Okay, so they say that carrots are good for your eyes. That's true. Carrots are awesome. But then good for our eyes how? Okay, does that mean we need to poke our eyes with carrots? Okay, is that how carrots are going to help our eyes? But seeing this, but I've been seeing worse than I did last night. You may think I ain't using them right. Clearly, we can't poke our eyes with carrots. Okay? So what did the author mean when he said they're good for our eyes? So in this case, we do have figurative language being used here. Okay, so basically what the poem is trying to present here is that if we eat or if we consume carrots, yes, they will help strengthen our eyes because of the nutrients we've received from them. Okay, so again, remember, whenever we are reading, always visualize what it is you're reading to see whether or not the author is meaning the information in the literal sense or in the non-literal sense. Okay, so if you look in your package dated May 18th to June 5th on page 66, there are several questions there for you. So what I need you to do now, I need you to pause the video. I need you to attempt the questions, okay? And then I'll be right back to go through the answers with you. Again, remember to visualize when you read each sentence, and then go through and select the best answer choice. Remember, great practice, go through all of the answer choices prior to selecting your answer choice. So pause the video right now. Welcome back. So I hope that you guys had fun visualizing the different sentences. So let's look at the first one. So many adult elephants turn up to protect their calf. Okay, so as we go through, do they hold their trunks up? Do they look forward to the sky? Do they look towards the calf, or do they arrive suddenly? So hopefully you have eliminated your answer and you selected D as the correct answer. They turn up to protect, they show up. Okay, that's another way of saying they show up to protect their calf. They arrive suddenly. Okay, and the second one, these smart giants use their tusks to protect the calf. Do we truly have giants around? But what are they referring to here when they say the smart giants? Are they talking about grown-up elephants? Do they reflect giants? Are they talking about important animals? Are they talking about large monsters or huge people? So think of what would be realistic today, okay? So if you selected grown-up elephants, you are correct, okay? The elephants cut the lion off each time he tries to dash between them. So is the elephant using a knife? Again, visualize. That would be quite gruesome, wouldn't it? What exactly is the elephant doing when the author says, or the writer of the sentence says, he cuts the lions off? Is he removing parts? And I guess I've shown the answer, okay? Keep the lion from other lions, but he blocks his way. And some of you do that. When people are walking, you cut them off, okay? You walk in front of them. So that's another way of saying you block their way or you walk in front of them, okay? The lion takes off when he realizes he can't catch the calf. What does he do? Can an elephant fly? Can a lion fly? Does the lion leave? Does the lion jump up when he realizes? Or does the lion become angry? Again, select the best choice. Of course, the lion leaves. Why hang around when I can't have this prized possession? And lastly, the lion doesn't want to go another round with the elephant. So what is the lion doing? Is he giving up? Is he walking in loops? Is he running in circles? Or is he fighting again? Okay? He fights again. Okay? He doesn't want to go around another round. Okay? He doesn't want to fight again. Okay? With the elephant. So again, hence the reason why he departed or he left. So here you have it. Hopefully you guys did an awesome job with that. Again, if you have any questions, remember to always reach out to any one of the third grade teachers. In terms of the big concept and what we reviewed here today, Remember, when we read, we always want to visualize exactly what is going on in the story. That helps for better comprehension as well. Then ask ourselves, does the author mean exactly what he's saying at this time? Or is the information being written just for the purpose of creating an impact or some sort of effect? Okay, make it more interesting. So, like always, I hope you found this video beneficial. We have to say thank you to Slide Carnival, who have been helping Miss Linton with some great slide presentation templates. And of course, in this case, Teacher Toolbox for some great resources. You guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye for now.